You all know I like to travel a bit. Well, today I'm here in Bristol. I've got a digger, a skip loader, a skip, some 600 by 600 council slabs, loads of cement and sand. So it looks like I'm going to be doing a pathway. And the job I've got to do is behind this gate. We've got a pathway to do and it's right behind you. We're going to be doing a 2 slab wide path right the way along here. And then from the corner of this building, we're going to be doing it from here right the way along and over to this tarmac. In total, it'll be about 80 slabs. So that is Tricky's mission for this week. I'm staying down here, so I've got a few days to do this. I've got the machine here, so let's get that fired up and get some of this soil out. So I found the keys for the digger and the skip loader, jumped in, got her fired up, and tracked her around to the job. This is really tight. I only just made it through there, I'll tell you. I then set up some string lines so I knew what to follow with my machine. Then it was into the digger to start taking the ground down. It was so hard, as you can see. It took ages and ages and ages scraping the same spot, just even to get the grass off. But with a lot of determination, I got it right and got it down. I only really need about 4 inches over the whole thing to get this to right level. And after a good few hours of digging, we managed to get the whole thing down to the levels that we needed for the job. Right, so I'm all dug out now, so I'm just going to shoot down to Travis Perkins. I'm going to get a mixer and I'm going to get a whacker plate so we can get back to everything. Right, so I've got a cement mixer and I've got the whacker plate ordered. They're going to be here tomorrow. The skip is nearly full, but that's all of the dig out done now. So the next mission is get all of these slabs loaded round the back. So if you're wondering where I'm staying while I'm over here in Bristol, I've actually found this little bargain on Airbnb. Have a look at that. Oi oi, Tricky's got a little cabin. Or a pod. Let's go and look at it. This place was something else. Really nice lounge, plenty spacious enough for one person. Little kitchen in there, little sofa, double bed. And behind the door we had a little ensuite bathroom, shower, toilet, sink. It's got a really nice view out from the front as well. Out over this little lake. Little fire pit over here. Got one neighbour, but no one's even in there. But the Pierre de Resistance. We've got an outside bathtub, like a brass bathtub. And a little barbecue. Table and chairs. Happy days. Tricky's pretty happy with his little find. It's 110 quid a night, but I don't think that's bad at all. It's like a little self-contained unit. Oi oi. So it's time to get the barbecue going. Happy days, look at that. Cheese top burgers, some peri peri chicken. Go on. Love it. Bosh, have some of that. Back of the net for old Tricky, look. Come on. This is alright here, look. Well happy staying here, I'm telling ya. So after that feed, the next morning I finished loaded out the slabs and then got laying. The weather wasn't the best for it, but I had to do it because I only had a certain amount of time to get the job done. So we cracked on. Super dry. Super dry. I had my head down and in the game and got a hell of a load of these slabs laid. The spec I was given was to lay these slabs on sharp sand. So I'll put the sharp sand down, level it all across everywhere so it's almost level, and go over it with a whacker plate to compact it down good and solid. Then I get out my spirit level it off horizontally. Then I work out the angles, fill up any little holes. I then make lines on the left hand side and the right hand side to follow to make sure it's exactly level. Then I pull the sand along using the 2 lines as a guide. That way it should be absolutely mint. Any little low bits, I'll just throw a little bit of soft sand over there to get it absolutely correct. Then it's on to laying the heavy slabs. These weigh about 6.5, 7 stone each. They're not the easiest to lift up for sure, so you want to make sure that your bed's right and you haven't got to pick them up again, because that is an absolute nightmare. In with the second one now, straight down, couple of taps, and that bad boy is in place. Lovely old job. Then pretty much just repeat the process over and over again until I got to the very end. A barrel load of sand, whack it, screed it off, and then lay the slabs. Well, I didn't do bad for sand, just that last little end bit there. That's all that's left for sand, so I'm gonna have, and I've run out now, so I'm gonna have to go to Travis Perkins, go and pick some up. So in the car, let's go and get some. I'm gonna get, using about a bag of slab, so I've got about 10 slabs. I'm gonna get 10 bags. If I need any more, I can pop there in the morning, but yeah, about 10 will do. We've met through to the level of that slab, absolutely perfect there. Spot on. Happy days. There we go, a bit of concreting done there, sort that right out, lovely. So there we have it, pathway all the way in, front to back. Lovely old job. Just going to throw a couple of buckets of soil in here, but other than that, we're all done. Happy days, another job success. So happy days, I'm back home now in Essex and getting ready for next week's work, where I'm going to be working in Notting Hill, London. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please hit the thumbs up, please hit the subscribe, and I'll catch you in London for the next one. Peace out and pow.
Oh, well, how can I put it? You don't live here no more.